Hi again. So I guess you've already watched my previous shorter video, so I just want to get into a little bit more detail of who I am and how or why you might want to work with me. So like I've already mentioned, I've been trained as a integrative nutrition and holistic health coach. I'm a yoga teacher and yoga therapist. I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner and a Reiki Master. I continuously continue study in India and Thailand. I usually go back to Asia once a year to further educate myself and get back on track, while I also live a very yogic and Ayurvedic lifestyle myself, and I'm constantly on the journey of self-study. So basically there's a video that's outlining my own background and my own history, where before I've found yoga and Ayurveda, which has really helped me to self-heal from everything I've gone through, I had a quite dark past myself, coming from a lot of childhood trauma of rather than so much physical, it was more so mental and emotional abuse, which has resulted in self-harming, in eating disorders with a really distorted self-image, low self-esteem, and no self-empowerment or self-belief really at all. And it wasn't until I really found yoga and Ayurveda, not so much yoga for the physical side, but more so the philosophies, the lifestyle, everything that's behind it, that's over 5,000 years old in ancient Eastern cultures, has helped me to really get back on track and find myself, really connect to my inner power, to my higher self, and start to thrive, to empower myself, and to really live the life I want to live and be the happiest version of myself I've ever been through what I've been practicing and living. So this has obviously sparked my passion for sharing this with others in form of health coaching. And being a holistic health coach means that I'm not looking at just one or the other aspect, and that's where I draw very much from the yogic and Ayurvedic living or lifestyle. We look at the body or the human as a microcosm within the macrocosm. So, which means everything is connected, everything is in a symbiosis and needs to synergistically work together in order for us to really thrive in accordance with the circadian rhythms, with nature's laws, and so forth and so forth. So I'm a huge ambassador of self-love, self-care, and integrating ritual into your daily life, into our Western busy go-getter daily lives, in order to perform even better, thrive more, be more successful, and be our best possible version of ourselves in any aspect. So accordingly, when we're working together, I'll be your coach, your mentor, and your friend. I can't do any transformation or change for you, but I'm the coach on the sidelines, giving you advice, giving you the tips and the hints, and you'll find that the truth really is within all of ourselves. It's a matter of accessing our intuition, getting in tune with ourselves, and therefore detoxifying and clearing our systems, not only physically but also emotionally and mentally, from any low vibrational energy, in order for us to release all this and get up to the level we want to operate on, get onto a higher vibration, a high frequency, and meet ourselves and life and the environment from there. So like I already mentioned, we're achieving this by making adjustments and implementations in your diet, in your lifestyle, in any factor of your life. Like I said, I am working with the approach or the aspects of primary food, which are all those different external factors in your life, and secondary food, which is the nutrition and the food you eat. Both of these are equally important and need to be in balance in order for you to be your happiest and healthiest self. Another big approach I emphasize a lot, and what my coaching is based on, is the principle of bio-individuality, which simply means that no one size fits all. We're all unique, we're all different individuals with very different requirements. So food that works for me or a diet that works for me might not work for you. Exercise that works for me might not work for you, vice versa. So by individuality, one man's food is another man's poison. Also, I think that we are not only what we think, but we also are what we absorb, more so than just what we eat. What we absorb can be anything from information to food, to behaviors and different situations that all stamp us, that all condition us and shape our beliefs, our character, our personality, who we are. And we find that many of our beliefs, especially from our earlier life, our childhood, or perhaps even past lives, may actually be limiting, may be outdated, may have never been our own at all, and may be boycotting us from actually moving forward. So as you can see, literally everything in life belongs together. Everything is intermingled. You can't thrive in one area while being super low in another area without impacting this, and vice versa. So how we're working together is a 6-month program. Why 6 months? Because change doesn't happen overnight. A habit doesn't change within a week. You're not gonna have a fully ache and pain-free body from getting a massage once. You're not gonna fix symptoms or recover from an illness by taking a turmeric shot once or seeing your GP one time. So it's the same with coaching. I want to be the coach on the sidelines while you keep on going through daily life. And 6 months has been the proven amount of time, giving people the time to actually go and experience daily life and implement the changes and the breakthroughs we work through in sessions to actually make a long-lasting change. So 6 months is the amount of time that's perfect for us to work with you in order to equip you with the tools you need. I like to talk about the holistic toolbox and equip your holistic toolbox, so that once we are working together, finishing the program, you'll be able to implement whatever you need to implement yourself in order to regain balance whenever you are finding yourself in situations that are bringing you out of balance. Within the 6 months, we'll be intimately working together one-on-one, having a coaching session every fortnight. Included are handouts, information. I'll be able to give you scheduled advice on food routines, on your diet, on exercise, and so forth, self-care rituals, more and more and more. So included is a 24/7 access to myself via email, and little giveaways, and whatever we're specifically working on within the program that's relevant to you. So as for program structure, there is a structure I'm working with, which is going through really working closely or focused on all the primary and secondary food factors, and we'll throughout the program go through all of those. But I am a rather intuitively guided and guiding person, and we will conduct sessions according to what it is that you're concerned with and need at the moment the most, rather than me sticking very strictly to any schedules or timelines that might just not be relevant for you at the time. So every coaching program looks different according to who I'm working with, who you are, what your goals are, what your requirements are, what you vibe of, what is relevant to you. So I think that's all covered in here so far. If you do want any more information and have any more questions, please don't hesitate getting in touch with me. If you are keen on getting started and just having a free chat with me and see how we vibe here, see where we're at, how we're going, please do get in touch also. I will send you through a questionnaire, we find a time, and we get going. I'm looking forward to meeting you further.